Hey everyone, this is network diagram of SPO. Step by step, I will go through all of these nodes and I will explain how this node works. Okay. First of all, we have client server and SPO server. This client server can be his billing server or his SIP server. Either way, this server is going to communicate with SPO server. Since both of these servers are on public IP address, these servers can be accessed from anywhere around the world, and connecting these servers is very easy. It's not rocket science. Okay. Next step, we have SP server communicating with SP client. This communication is done over the internet using public IP address to a private IP address. Okay. In our case, SP client will always be on the private IP address. Okay. All the configuration is on over the web interface which we have on SP server. Uh, by following only 4 steps, all the configuration will be completed and done automatically. The only configuration we need to enter on SP client is username, password, and the IP address of server, SP server. That's it. It's very easy. Okay. Let's talk about the SP client, which can be used over Windows. If the customer is using a computer with good hardware specification, for example, if he has 4 GB of RAM and at least 3 or 2.8 giga processor, then you can install VMware. If the specification are lower than this, then I will highly recommend to install Puppy Linux or Core Ubuntu. Puppy Linux is basically a customized distribution of Linux family. Uh, this is an ISO file which you can download from our website, and you can write this ISO file on your USB and boot your computer on from USB, and Puppy Linux will start automatically. Okay. Then we have Core Ubuntu. On Core Ubuntu, we have we have our own distribution. Okay. All the commands, all the interface, everything is pre-installed. Just burn this ISO on USB or on a DVD or CD, and boot it from your CD and install on your hard disk. Okay. Since we have different type of operating system, but SPU commands are similarly exactly same on all operating system. Okay. Once let me no let's go to the next step, which is the JSON gateway. This communication between SPU client and JSON gateway is done over SIP protocol. SPU server will send the call to SPU client. SPU client will transfer the call according to its set dial plan, which is designed over SPU server, and it will send the call to that specific gateway. So that's it. It's a very easy and simple diagram. If we have more than one gateway, obviously the IP address of those gateway will be different. So from our web configuration, we can set the routing with on different IP address on different on different gateways. So that's it. That's it for today. Soon we will have more training session. Until then, bye bye.